I'm going to show you how to set up the opening range breakout on crude oil. This is the micro crude oil, and this is the best to use on a small account. You can actually take moves off of the micro crude oil without risking more than $200. And we're going to shoot for a 2-to-1, or we're going to look for some structure like a supply zone that has this ADR level going right through it, and that's exactly what happened today. So starting off with the 4-hour chart, because that's what we like to use in the futures market, we're looking to see if we have an upward trend. And we do. This is the Trend Cloud trading system that I have on my TradingView account here. It shows you whether or not you're in an uptrend or a downtrend by coloring the candles green. Trend Cloud will be green, and that 50 simple line in the sand is going to be green as well. You also have the option of putting the 100 and 200 on there just by double clicking onto your indicator. I can take them off if I want, and I can manipulate any of the moving averages on Trend Cloud. So we've got an uptrend on the 4-hour chart. We are cycling up on the 4-hour chart as well, which means we're impulsing up. So you always want to make sure that you're in an impulse phase when you join the trend on the lower time frame. So just to demonstrate, you get an impulse up, correction back into the trend cloud, impulse up, correction into the trend cloud, impulse up, correction into the trend cloud. Okay, so that is how price works and functions with Trend Cloud on your chart. It gives you a guide. So I know if I'm inside the trend cloud, we should be seeing some sort of an impulse move very soon. So we have this uptrend, we are impulsing up, and we have momentum also on our side as well. So this is like a jetpack on your back, and you are making that impulse move to the upside. And that's what's going to keep this going. As soon as momentum starts to turn red, we're going to see some sort of deep pullback or trend reversal. So we have everything to the upside on the high time frame. Go to your middle time frame now. Middle time frame, before the market opened, actually pulled down, and right here at 8 o'clock in the morning, we hit the ADR. 100% of the average daily range on crude oil was hit. Now that's fantastic in a high time frame uptrend, because you get all of the power from this extended trend to the downside on that middle chart. You get that to the upside now. So right here on the CCI indicator, we broke above positive 100, meaning we have a strong trend to the upside. So we've got this upward trend cycling up, momentum is up. We hit the ADR, the low ADR, which means some type of deep pullback or trend reversal, which would be in alignment with the upward trend here on the 4-hour chart. This is telling us that we have strength to the upside on that 1-hour trend, the intermediate time frame. So we're looking for some type of reason to join the upward movement here today. And drop down to the 5-minute chart, and we put the Trend Cloud opening range breakout indicator on the chart, which automatically draws the lines for that 5-minute opening range. And what happens here? We hit that ADR level, and we just break to the upside. We always take the retest. We never take the breakout, the actual breakout of the opening range. We like to take the retest of the opening range. And in this particular case, take a look at what happened here. We get a breakout to the upside, and it forms a rally base rally right here, right there. Turn that green, and it just pulls back enough to hit that proximal line and take off. So you could have taken your entry right here at that proximal line of this demand zone on the breakout, right? Or what you could do is, if you pulled back, let's say you had your demand zone more like this, where you took just the bottom part of that candle on that rally base rally, you would have missed that. And that's where Trend Cloud comes in. So we get a 5-minute Trend Cloud signal that lines up with our 1-hour and 4-hour chart. That gives you the take this signal. And so what happens here? You get a Trend Cloud signal and the next candle pulls back and retests that same area and takes off. Look at this. Look at the bullishness of this candle right here. So you get a trend cloud signal, this very bullish candle next, and pulls back a little bit and takes off, right? So where would we enter this trade on that trend cloud signal? We would take that right there. So there's your entry point, and you get 2 chances to get in on that entry. Where would your stop loss be? Your stop loss would go right below the arrow that created the entry. Right, we'll make that red. There you go. Entry, stop loss, and there you go. There's your targets right there. If we grab the Trend Cloud Risk Manager tool, we can actually see, here's the entry. There is your stop loss, 1% of a $20,000 account, and it will calculate, you can take 3 contracts there. So 3 contracts, $156. And let's see, we want 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 5 to 1. That's pretty standard. And what happens, it pulls up and it hits. This is actually 2 to 1 is actually right here. And it looks like it just hit that 2 to 1 right around 130 and gave us another trend cloud signal here and the move up. But look what comes before that 2 to 1 target, the next ADR level, right? The upper 100% ADR. So we went a full length to the downside, an average daily range to the downside of crude oil, all the way to an average daily range to the upside. We hit both. Look at the power of these ADR checkpoints. This comes with your Trend Cloud system. So you will get all of this when you join Trend Cloud. So ADR to the downside hit, complete reversal, pulls back into that demand zone. If you didn't get that, you had the Trend Cloud signal. Enter on that Trend Cloud signal all the way to the next ADR level, and you'd be out right there. So beautiful trade on crude oil today using the Trend Cloud with your opening range breakout tool.